Hey guys, Renae here, and I said I was gonna do it, so here it is. The first Sims video on my channel, and I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. I probably will fumble over my words a lot, so maybe I will get better at this voiceover thing. Maybe I won't do the voiceover thing. I don't know, but I wanted to for this one. Just before we get too deep into the build, I will say this is supposed to be like sort of a tiny house inspired build. I actually googled tiny house before I built this, and I saw one that was cool like this. It was very wooden, I guess, and then it had sort of like a loft looking bedroom upstairs and this greenhouse-esque porch or whatever. So I took that inspiration for the exterior from this Google image and then went with that for this. And this is like one of the first builds that I did like off stream. Not that I've done a ton on stream, but like we have done building. We have done building on stream, but this one, I just started building one night on my own, and this is what happened. So yeah, here we go. Also, I just wanted to say that I appreciate everybody who took the time to watch yesterday's video and like comment on it. I recognized a lot of names from the stream, so thank you guys for bringing that positivity over. But in general, people were just like super chill and kind, and I appreciate that. Not that I expected like, you know, negativity or whatever, but it was just, it was nice to see. So I do want to thank you guys for that. Also, just to like reiterate for maybe those that don't know, I got The Sims 4 for Christmas this past Christmas, so it's been almost 2 months since I've had the game, and so while I feel like I've learned a lot about it and a lot about building and tips and tricks that my chat taught me on Twitch, I'm still learning. So a lot of these early builds will probably be, I don't know, sort of a learning process, I guess you could say. But yeah, so inside, I really wanted to, I think initially I wanted it to feel kind of like, not industrial per se, but like feel like someone had built this and like put this house together. Also, you'll notice I put it on a black foundation because the picture that I used as my inspiration from Google, it was actually on a trailer, you know, like it was probably realistically a lot smaller than this, but it was on a trailer so it could be moved around, and I thought the black foundation kind of gave it a cool look like that anyway. Also, one thing you'll learn about me when it comes to Sims builds is I'm incredibly picky, and you'll see me like sift through windows and doors and decorations like 80 times before I choose what I like. But this was a fun one. This was a fun one. I was really disappointed in these cabinets because I didn't feel like there were good cabinets to match these countertops, but for some reason I had my heart set on using these countertops. So I just kind of said like, heck this kitchen, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. I'm trying to think of things I wanted to say too, because I feel like as I was reading comment, oh, I know one thing I wanted to say. I should have known. I should have known this was gonna happen, and I should have said something in the video yesterday, but yesterday's video was like all over the place. Probably the second most common comment outside of the really nice ones that say, hey Renee, I think that's great and you should do you. The second most common one was something about Wit's life, anything about Wit's life, which I can't believe I still have to say this because I feel like I've said it so many times over and over and over again. And again, it's probably partially because a lot of people only watch YouTube, like I said, and don't watch Twitch and don't follow me on Twitter and things like that. But no, Wit's life is not coming back. We're not gonna do Vita. For one, there's no time for it, and two, it would literally be a video of me sitting at my desk for like 6 to 8 hours a day. I don't know what people expect or what they think goes on behind the scenes, but I promise you it's not exciting or glamorous. It's literally me sitting at my desk streaming the entire day. And third of all, it's just not, we don't like it. So I don't know how many times I've had to say this, but I guess moving forward this will be the last time I say it because I think I've said it enough. So anyway, I kind of talked over the whole living room area, but there are screenshots at the end. So I come back to the kitchen and I was like, you know what, forget this cabinet. I'm just gonna put some shelves here, put some goodies on the shelves. I spend a lot of time doing like little like clutter and detail work and builds, but I really enjoy it. I like putting as much detail as I can into a room. I don't know, I think it can look really fun. Plus it can kind of give personality to it. Obviously any kind of sim, you know, could live in here, but sometimes, at least with a build like this, I get this idea like, oh, this is a certain kind of sim that lives here. I don't know. So I like putting a bunch of little detailed stuff everywhere. Oh, also I put the bathroom door under the stairs like that because I thought it looked amazing, but I was like convinced it wasn't gonna work. I don't know if I talked over it happening, but I like have a little tester sim and he tried it out and it worked, and I was so excited to have this little bathroom door tucked in the corner there under the stairs. Super fun. So over here, what I really wanted to do is have a little coffee station, coffee and or tea station, because I love that wall decoration. But I learned that the coffee and tea makers need to be on like specific surfaces like counters and tables, and they have to be like centered at the edge and stuff for them to actually work. I could have probably fudged it to make it look like what I wanted it to look like, but at the end of the day I want everything to be functional, you know? So I learned that they couldn't go on these small, short surfaces, so I gave up that idea, gave them a small little tea station on the regular countertop there. And then I kind of put a little workspace in this far corner. And this is when I started thinking, okay, this thing that lives here is probably like an artist. And that's what I finally rolled with and figured out what to do. You'll see in a second what to do with that open area behind the island there. Also, I hate curtains. I hate finding curtains for windows. I changed my mind a lot, I think, in this one. Yes, this is where I decided, okay, this Sim's an artist. So they're gonna have a little painting station. They're gonna look out their window and get inspired by whatever's out there. Especially if this is like on a trailer and they can move around. Also, I made this like a cat-friendly place. I forgot I put the little cat stuff in here. I was like, you know what, we can put little cat things. This would be a cat-friendly tiny house. But yeah, so they're an artist, and that's obviously one of their paintings. And they get inspired by wherever they park their house. They look out that window and paint. Wasn't feeling super inspired by this bathroom though. It was small. Just wanted it to be functional, you know. I am a sucker for the spa day stuff though, like the spa day walls and floors. And a lot of the stuff in general from spa day, just like that. I think that mirror is from spa day too. I don't know. I feel like I find myself using spa day things in bathrooms quite often. And I'm also always trying to fill every inch of space. I'm like, I don't want to leave it open. Did I really take that mirror off? Wow, I changed the mirror. Can you believe that? I don't even know who I am anymore. Apparently I used a different mirror. So when we got upstairs, I realized that I didn't think it through very much, and I probably could have put a single bed upstairs, but I wanted to put a full bed upstairs, so I made it just a little bit bigger. Made sure he could get in there. And because I thought, you know, it's not even that tiny of a house. We're calling it a tiny house, but it's not really a tiny house. I was like, 2 Sims could easily live in this house, so we'll give them a full bed. Maybe it's an artsy couple that travels together, you know? Makes sense. I made the walls inside and outside the same on both floors because, again, I wanted to feel like, you know, a place that was built, and obviously this is very wooden. All the surfaces, all the walls and floors are like very wooden. So I made the inside and outside the same. I think I just changed the color inside this room. A couple of CDs and a CD player for them. Made the bedroom very simple. I considered, oh yeah, I love these paintings too. These are my favorite curtains. You'll see me use these way too often. I just wish they had a few more solid color options. As much as I love the really vibrant flowery ones, like it just doesn't work in every every build, obviously. But I love those curtains. I use them everywhere when I can. So this was actually a lot of fun doing the little greenhouse outside. I kind of wanted to just throw plants everywhere, which is literally what I've done, and you can see that I just throw plants everywhere. But again, I was kind of going off this image I saw on Google, and also I was thinking, like, when you go to Home Depot or something, or a nursery is probably a better, not like a child nursery, like a plant nursery, it's probably a better example. You know, when you buy plants, they just have like tables upon tables of plants everywhere. I don't know, so I just filled those tables as much as I could, put plants everywhere. I kind of like it. I think it's fun. I also tried to do a little bit of landscaping. Landscaping is probably my biggest, like, I don't know, issue, whatever you want to say. So I did a little bit of landscaping. Thankfully this is a really small lot, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. A whole lot on a small lot. Also those hanging baskets look horrible on that fence, and I do move them. There we go. That was, I don't know what I was thinking there. So I also kind of thought, well, if they are always moving, then they shouldn't have that much going on in their backyard. The plants around the house kind of make it look like it's been there a while. Same with those stones, I suppose, but I think that's it. I think that's about it. I think we're gonna hop into screenshots in a second here. That went really quickly, oh my goodness. That went so fast, there it is. So yeah, there it is. Here's some screenshots of the house. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for being open and understanding and excited about this with me. I hope you'll give me some more build ideas in the comments and let me know what you think. You can download this. It will be on, it's already on the gallery actually. You can search my origin ID. It's Renae Witz. I'll also link it down below. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. And if you like the builds and the Sims, make sure you follow me on Twitch.